Hello. From 15th to 20th September, the European Championship of the Tornado class was on. After the races are now over, I have the chance to visit the loft of Pablo Soldano of Ullman Sails here near Lago di Seo. Have a look with me inside how real good sails are made. Hello Pablo.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
All nice?
Again here, and that's your loft. May I have a look around here?
Well, it's a pleasure if you do come by. Nice to see you here. Well, this is our reality. This is where we produce all the sails. The famous Tornado 1 design is where it's manufactured.
I'll have a look around. You do your work. You're very busy. And later, let's have a chat.
Nice to
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Io mi chiamo Damiano e questo a monitor è una vela, uno spinnaker Tornado innestato, pronto per essere tagliato. Bisogna stagliare il tessuto sul tavolo del plotter e poi far partire il computer. E qui in parte invece stavo cercando di innestare dei tagli per i tessuti dei sacchi delle vele che dobbiamo fare.
Here we're in production basically, and here is the beginning of the production. The plotter. The plotter is something everybody knows about. It's a simple machine, step motors machine, and does the job of cutting and drawing all the necessary information on the panels. Once the panels are cut through the plotter, they go into gluing, so for production. One important process of the sail is the nesting. The nesting is a little software, a simple software I would say, which will give you the possibility to locate every single panel on the fabric. And obviously the first thing on that is, okay, in order to save material, which is true, it's as well important to know the nesting is done for alignment of the panels. So it's very important to get the panels aligned on the fabric on the proper way. So that's why the nesting is kind of a very important part of the process.
Il mio nome è Emanuela Capra. Io assemblo vele, le incollo quando escono da plotter.
Once the plotting is done, the sail will be passed forward in production for gluing. The sail will be gluing by hand, and this is clearly and certainly the most critical part of the hand labor of the sail. So that means all the panels will be glued together. From the gluing of the panels, the sails will go into the seam machine. And normally they go in and out through this process of gluing, putting together the sail, stitching it back and forward 2 to 4 times before the sail is ready for the finishing. So that means for all the corners, grommets, headboards, cutting buttons, etc.
Io sono Marcella, lavoro alla Ullman Sails, sto cucendo una randa Melges e faccio rande e fiocchi.
As you can see, the process of this combination between gluing table and seam machine table is where the sail basically gets built. And through that process is when, as we say before, yes, we put all the panels together, we do all the reinforcing of the sail, and normally the sail is sent to the seam machine when it's still not in one piece, but divided in sectors or sections. It will go in and out several times in order to get the sail together. So once the sail is finished through the process of stitching and gluing, gets to the final part of it and gets to the finishing. Many of these things, they may be done through production, but the most important thing is, okay, you get all the hardware on the sails, means all the grommets, all the headboards, rings, this kind of heavy parts of the sails, sail numbers and buttons, etc.
Io mi chiamo Concetta Sant'Angelo, sto facendo un sacco 4,20, oltre a questo faccio gli spi, confeziono gli spi e basta.
Once the sail has finished through the seam machine, comes to the finishing table, all the finishing of the sail in order to be ready for delivering.
Stefano, anzi,